Hey y'all, Blanche here. How's it going today? Well, before we even start talking about my makeup or the tutorial, I want to thank everyone who watched my coming out video and left such wonderful comments. It really meant a lot to me, and when I recorded that, I was not expecting to get as emotionally choked up as I did, and so I was almost a little embarrassed to post it, but I figured since I'd gone through the trouble of recording it, and I wanted people to hear my story, so I went ahead and did it. But I really appreciate you guys, and you guys gave me such... It just meant the world to me. Anyway, today I am doing a sort of vintagey look. It's a basic contoured eyelid, I guess you'd call it. Got some nude colors and some browns on my eyelid and some winged liners that you can't see too much because of my eyelashes, and a red lip. I'm using for my eyelid color a couple pigments. I'm using Provence and Mauve Mint, but I'll talk about that more in the tutorial part. If you want to see how I did this look, definitely keep watching. Okay, let's get started. First thing we're going to do is take MAC Provence pigment. This originally came out with the De Bohemia collection back in 2005, and it was a limited edition, and it's kind of hard to find now, but it's just a nude color, kind of glittery pigment. It's not frosty or anything. I'm applying this with the Sigma SS252 brush just to get a good heavy coat of it on the entire lid. And now, just on the outer third of my eyelid, I'm using the same brush and just patting on some MAC Mauve Mint pigment. This is sort of a purplish brown. I picked it because in the jar it had a much browner color than purple, and it had a bit of a shimmer to it, so I was wanting to carry that through on the eyelid itself. Now I'm going to take this middle shade of brown. I picked this one because it's kind of a taupey brown. It's not too much of a red brown. And I'm applying this with my small crease brush just to my crease area. And I'm putting this on in kind of a narrow line. I'm not trying to have it travel too much over the entire eyelid. I wanted my crease to be defined but yet fairly light. I'm using the larger crease brush from the same Essence of Beauty collection and blending that out. And now I'm blending it out with a large blender brush just to make sure that there are no harsh lines. And now I'm going to go with the darkest brown in that same row. I'm sorry I didn't get a shot of it, but I'm going to put that in the crease, and then using that same blender brush, blend everything together. This is a fairly simple contoured eye look. I'm going to use this matte cream shade, and I'm applying this as my brow highlight. And again, I'm using that same SS252 brush to apply it, and then blend it in with the browns that I had put in for my crease. I was wanting the only shimmer or the only sparkle in this to be on the eyelid. That's why I'm using matte shades for everything else. And I'm going to apply that same creamy color to the inner corners of my eye, and I'm going to bring that down and apply it to about the inner half of my lower eyelid as well. And now I'm using my white LA Colors eyeliner pencil, and I am applying it to my lower waterline. I wanted a nice bright white lower line so that it would make my eyes look bigger. And I'm setting that with a white eyeshadow again from the 88 palette. And now I'm going to take the same lighter brown and putting it all the way across on my lower lash line. And I'm going to blend this in because I don't want this line to be really pronounced. And I'm going to take the darker brown and apply it just to the outer third of my lower lash line and blend that up into the crease. Now I'm using my black liquid liner, and I'm putting a thin line of this on my upper lash line and pulling it out into a nice wing shape on the outer corner. And hey there, King Arthur, thanks for jumping up on my chair. Sweet kitty. Here you can see me doing the wing. Now I'm going to take my red Revlon lip liner and I'm going to outline my lips. I was going for a more 40s or 50s shape to my lip. I don't know how successful I was, but I was going for a more of a wide arch for the upper lip than one that was like really arched towards the center. Take a look at the way like Lucille Ball is shown as drawing her lips. That's more what I was going for. Again, I don't know how successful I was. I'm taking my lip brush and just blending that lip liner out some so that you don't have any chalky crayon looking lines. And now I'm going to take MAC Powerhouse lipstick, and this is an amplified cream. I'm applying this to the middle section of my lips so that it's a bit lighter there, because I'm going to use 2 shades of red. In person this showed up the 2 shades, but not on camera. For the outer corners I'm using MAC Red. That's the name of the lipstick. It is a satin, and this is actually I think my favorite shade of red lipstick. It's sort of a dark, cool tone red, while the Powerhouse is a warm tone. And then I'm going to just blend all of those colors together. And like I said, in person you can see the difference between the colors. And then I'm going to take my Cocoa lip liner, which is my favorite like brown lip liner. And I'm going to do what I always do and darken the corners of my mouth because it makes your lips look fuller and plumper and poutier and just more voluptuous. And then I'm going to use my same lip brush and blend all of that together. You want to make sure and not have any harsh lines on the lips. You want it to look like a naturally occurring shadow and not like you've got a dark line around your lips or, you know, dark schmutz in the corner of your mouth like you've been eating a chocolate bar and haven't quite wiped your mouth, if you know what I mean. But you want everything to blend and just be a darkness there. So spend a lot of time on your lips. Sometimes you can rush it, but don't do that. Now I'm applying my $1.99 eyelashes. Got these at Fox Beauty Supply here in Houston, Texas. They cost $1 each. And I'm applying them with my Duo eyelash adhesive and just trying to get them as close to my natural lash line as possible. It helps to look down your nose when you're putting eyelashes on rather than to be looking up into a mirror. That way more of your actual eyelid is exposed and it's easier to get to. Make sure and push them up on the corners, and that is it. Okay, so this is our final look. I hope you enjoyed the tutorial, and I hope you come back for more tutorials, or take a browse through some of my other videos if you have not done it already. Love you guys. I will talk to you later. Bye.